everyone. We're still here at the Anthology event in Las Vegas, and I am joined by Wade Weichel, who is the product management and strategy for Anthology. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
Yeah, doing well. It's been an exciting couple of days here.
It's been busy.
Yeah, very busy. Thanks for the chance to get to sit down and chat a
Oh,
little
no, no,
bit.
no. Thank you for allowing us to do this little talk
Sure.
that we like to do for our audience.
Mhm.
So getting into what's really, we're seeing education, technology, and everything that's going on. Anthology delivers comprehensive solutions designed to transform education through personalized and accessible digital environments.
Mhm.
From your perspective, why is personalization and adaptability so important in virtual learning environments to embrace both the learning experience and the student outcomes?
Yeah. Well, we know that personalization is really important for student engagement, student retention. When learners are connected to their experience, connected to the faculty, connected to their institution, that they are engaged, that they are learning, and that opportunity for personalization can really help with that level of engagement.
Absolutely.
But also, it can be about everything from learning style and approach, giving students opportunities for something that's more adaptive or an experience that is unique to them can also be important. And just even looking forward to the future, I'm personally excited by some of the opportunities of AI.
Amazing things
Um,
that we saw at the main
yeah,
presentation.
yeah.
It was amazing.
I mean, we're kind of on the cusp of even hyper personalization, right?
Really.
The neuroscience that's emerging now is this idea that that learning is much more about applying new information to a framework of understanding that you already have. So that can explain why there's differences in learners based on their cultural background or socioeconomic
Yes.
background. So think about that opportunity to have a tutor or um, take a concept that you don't understand and have an AI tutor that understands your hobbies. You like gardening, or you like this style of music, or this is your favorite television show, and be able to introduce this new concept to something that you really love. And I think that we're just on the cusp of having that style of personalization unique to each individual learner, and
And
that's really exciting for us.
it's very exciting and very important. I think,
Yeah,
like you mentioned, it's not one size fits all. Everybody has different wants, needs, etc.
yeah,
And it's amazing what's going to be able to happen in the coming, I don't know, months, years. I don't know,
yeah,
fast.
yeah.
In a rapid evolving sector, collaboration between technology providers is key.
Yep.
What values do you see in building partnerships with companies like Smowltech, and how do you think this collaborations enhance the offering for educational institutions?
Well, we like at Anthology, we like to talk about the power of together quite a
Yes,
bit,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
and I think partnerships are really an important part of that. No single entity can do everything. No company can do
Absolutely.
anything. No learning institution can do everything. We have to do this together collectively, and so having that opportunity to partner with another organization that is focused on a specialized problem, or a hyper local problem, or a disciplinary problem, and then being able to bring those solutions together through partnership or through standards, really just brings together the greater whole, and we move forward together.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you want to partner with the best, of course. So, today, many educational institutions face significant challenges when it comes to effectively and sustainably digitalizing
Mm.
their learning processes. From your experience, what are the main challenges institutions face in this transformation? What
You
would you
know,
say are
yeah,
the key issues?
yeah, it's interesting, because there are differences. There are differences between different regions, different uh, institutional cultures. Sometimes there are different
Yes.
challenges.
Yes.
But I would say one thing that maybe I've seen somewhat commonly is that maybe within an organization there's not a shared vision or a set of goals. So even just internally, there can be sometimes competition for resources, or people are pulling in different directions, or doing different things, or trying to
It
solve the
happens.
same problem in six
Absolutely.
different ways. And that conflict sometimes is what causes things to be much slower than they could be in terms of transformation.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's complicated to get everybody
Yeah.
on the same path, on the same rhythm, but
That,
it's one of the key
yeah, and that's anytime you
issues.
get a group of people together, right? It's always the case. Yeah.
Anthology combines technology, innovation, and user focus to deliver educational solutions that respond to real needs. What do you think sets you apart in the EdTech landscape, and what would you highlight about your value proposition? Uh,
I think it comes back to that power of together, right? It's the power of us really partnering deeply with our customers and our partners. We have a very extensive set of programs for learning from our customers and our partners. We have,
it's very important. That's
yeah,
key.
yeah,
Listening to the clients is very important.
absolutely. We have, over 100 focus groups every year. We
Wow.
have hundreds of office hours every year. We have a what we call our idea exchange, where anyone can propose an idea around enhancements or new capability areas, and others can share and vote on that. And we really do look at all this data and information in product surveys. All of these things shape how we go about some of the work that we do. And so I think there's that power. There's also the power of together, of bringing together all of these different solutions around the whole learner life
Absolutely.
cycle, that learner journey from just initially being interested or targeted in terms of universities marketing, through to matriculation, through the online learning experience, through how you support that learner from a co-curricular perspective, all the way to the way that you retain a connection with your institution even after you graduate. And
It, it's
so bringing
it's
all of that
true. It's
together
true.
is
It's
part of
true.
that
It's
whole
interesting.
learner journey.
It's
Um,
interesting. Yes, absolutely. Other institutions start their digital transformation journey with high or sometimes unrealistic
mm.
expectations. What is the most common misconception or unrealistic expectations you usually encounter during this change processes?
I feel like this is something that's changing recently. Just even even the way that we're thinking about how to approach change management
Hmm.
is drastically changing. So one mistake is trying to apply the approach from 5 years ago to the approach that we should be thinking about today. A great example that we highlighted yesterday in our keynote
Hmm.
is just the change management of switching student information systems or ERP systems. That used to be a multi-year process, and AI is transforming that. It's now become something that we should be able to do in days or weeks, which really gives learning organizations more access. There's less lock-in. You could be thinking about changing more rapidly and changing and going after new partners and new capabilities much more easily and readily. So I think we're now at a place where maybe trying to apply the practices of the past to what the opportunity is for right now is maybe a challenge that we'll all have to overcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and maybe another one is there's this tendency for organizations to always just look at your peers, and whether it's a company or a university, we all tend to look at our immediate peers, and that's easy to do. But sometimes you really need to be looking at effective leaders, be looking at those disruptive leaders, and look for inspiration there, and not
Absolutely.
just fall back to looking at the same thing you've always looked at in the past. That might be something else that is a trap that we all easily fall into, that we can be overcoming.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And finally, what initiatives, projects, or partnerships are you most excited about? We've heard so many new things coming from
Yeah.
Anthology. I think it's amazing what you guys are doing and the road you're heading. So there must be something that personally you think is like, wow, I'm really excited about
I mean, it is hard to pick just one. There's just so many
it.
opportunities
Exactly.
right
I
now.
know. I know. And
Wonderful.
sorry for putting you in the
Yeah, yeah.
spot, but
I mean, it's wonderful developing partnerships. Obviously, personally, I'm super excited about Ada, so our anthology digital assistant, just with the, the opportunity for time savings for faculty members,
oh,
being able
they're gonna
to,
love you.
yeah, respond and intervene on the typical questions that a student might ask about the class materials or an upcoming task or due date. And for students, it's a great experience too. They get those immediate answers, and they don't have that anxiety of waiting till the next day, waiting for that response. They're going to get that helpful insight, that helpful assistance right then and there when they need it. So I'm super excited about the opportunities of that. I'm also just within my role, because I'm thinking about the way
Hmm.
that we connect all those solutions together
Together.
around the whole learner journey. I'm excited around the work that we're doing about actually really tying some of these solutions tighter together, really enabling institutions and partners with access to insights, access to just a more connected experience, and that's really exciting for me personally.
That's it's amazing. I know there are many good things that are coming. I really want to thank you, Wade, for this small interview. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you guys enjoyed Wade's comment and this interview. And I hope to see you soon in another important interview for Big Small Talks.
Thank you very much.